And then we were on a plane together and we made you read a paragraph.
Yeah, it is sad. I mean, I get it. I get where you can get turned on by the whole thing. But then it's like you're turned on and then it's like this. Steve, wake up.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
Yellow. It's always when I'm here at the ranch. I don't have to stand by.
My neck is hurting.
Holding, and then it's always muting the remote. I don't even know what the hell this is. We haven't been doing a podcast. It's been the off season. What's going on, gal?
You know what I just realized? I haven't been doing my lymphatic exercises that I was doing with you guys in the Bahamas.
Yes, the jump around.
I need to get back on those.
The arms. Do you have welcome everybody to the Calm Down podcast. For those of you just listening, Erin's moving her arms around. Do you have a series of moves? Okay.
Once it gets in your algorithm on Instagram, now you start seeing everybody. You do the bounce around, you do the arms out, you do the side to side, you do the tap, you do the clap your knees, all for the inflammation game, all for the wellness situation.
You know what I saw is one of those, I don't know the names of anything. I don't know the name of a goddamn microphone. Those plates that vibrate, the vibrating plate
everybody's
things.
into that. Those make me sick.
I don't know. Do I need that? That feels like it'll just do it for you. You don't need to be jumping around.
Yeah, the old inflammation.
You know what's so crazy when you think about it? It's very similar, and I can say this only because I don't know if you know my resume. I grew up as a nanny, and my mom did daycare, whatever. But when you think about all the crap that kids need these days, and all the stuff, and then you look back on it, and I think to myself, my mom never had all this shit for us. Your mom never had all this stuff for us. And it's like we get inundated with all this information because of social and all. It's like, oh, you need this and you need this, going back to our pregame questions about traveling with skincare, and you need this and you need. Now we got 12 serums and we've got the hydrating thing. It's like, what? My mom used oil of Olay and her skin is beautiful. The more we have, the more information we have, the more shit we have. And what are we talking about? A vibrating plate? And then I think I need it, where I'm like, how do I not have this? I have to have it, and I have to have the red light. And I get that there's more information, so it tells us that it works, but we're gonna be fine without all of it too.
And here's the thing, the nighttime routine with shit. And now we were just talking about my morning routine. That's 9 minutes. Okay, 9 minutes before my workout. So then now my nighttime routine is banana land. I've got the Invisalign soaking in the vibrating thing that's cleaning it, which I appreciate. But that, you got to drop the tab. The tab dissolves for 5 minutes, and you got to turn it on for 5 minutes. Then I got my freaking IVF tea. You saw that in the Bahamas.
It was actually pretty good.
I'm boiling. I'm cutting. I'm stirring it with a chopstick so we don't, infiltrate it with metal, contaminate it with metal. Then I got the face thing. Then I got the infrared thing for my ovaries. It's it's never ending.
It's never
exhausting. Ending. Then I got the spray, the egg smelling spray from Cindy, the glutathione.
Glutathione. Yep.
And when am I doing my castor oil in my belly button? It is exhausting. And then you see these chicks on Instagram, they're taping their faces up. They got something right here. They got a lip
chest thing.
They got that pillow. I don't think I have enough boobs for that, but it's wild. Are we gonna be okay?
And then I think to myself, going back on these pictures that my mom had, old photo albums, which, by the way, I have to bring those back. I tried to develop, Erin and I, we went on a trip a couple weeks ago.
About this.
Oh, don't worry. I found a disposable camera that was left over from the previous people that were there. So again, there's mixed reviews. Are there photos on there, or was it a new thing?
Are we supposed to see them?
And I go to Walgreens the other day to drop off my Kodak disposable camera. And he goes, all right, this will be ready in about 3 to 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks? What do you mean? And he goes, yeah, we have to send it out. And I'm like, send it out?
Oh my God, we went backwards.
We went backwards. So all of this to say is that when I'm trying to be like, I want to, print out pictures, put them in photo albums, all that kind of stuff. Like my grandparents did that. My parents did that. But I'm going to tell you what, you know why they all look so good? Because it's film. Everybody on film, it's like a built-in filter. So no one really knows what anyone look like. Because now we've got all these 12K.
Is that why I was so cute when I was younger? Huh?
Yeah.
It was all
You're adorable
film.
anyways. But no, it's like we've got these 12K, like you see every pore, everything. Well, and then no one wants to see all the pores. So then you put a filter on it. And now you don't really look like what you really look like. So that's why people are going back to the film. But if it's 3 to 4 weeks to develop it, who has time for that? So in the end, less is more. Go back to film and let's just keep it easy. Kathy had it right all along. Oil volet and film photos.
How do we have time to drop it off when we're doing the red light, the infrared, we're doing the jumping, we're doing the castor oil, we're doing the pillow in our boobs. It's
too
crazy.
Much stuff. And then this is me. I start it. This is so me. I start the process and then I do it for a couple days and I'm consistent. And now I'm like, fuck it. I don't have any more lemons to have the lemon water before the coffee because I'm not supposed to put coffee directly into my stomach when I wake up. And I want to do the AG1. So I do the AG1, 75 vitamins and minerals, comprehensive and convenient daily nutrition, which I love. But then it's like, I lose the steps. And so the only thing
who has time for creatine after that? And then the alkaline stuff. And then what about the collagen in my coffee? Then I got to do my NAD shot and my BP7 157. It's like, I have no time. Hey, Erin, kick is at 1 o'clock. Well, I better get up at 5:45 to get all these steps in. What?
And I'm like, and then it doesn't even work. I'm like, it doesn't even work.
No.
All the shit doesn't even work. And then we're left being with our Lancet, still having to pop the zit and wondering why we are where we are in our lives. Anyways.
How about sweet Lauren Goodman, who I'm going to now to help me with my face. She's trying to figure out how we get more like plumping, collagen, all this. And she's like, did you have rapid weight loss? Like, what's going on? And I said, no. And we're trying to figure out why there's all this extra skin.
You have in different lives, in different times.
Different
in your
times.
Life.
But she's like, well, she's trying to figure it out right now. I was like, no. And then we finally got to talking about working out. And I said how I'm obsessed. And she goes, do you run a lot? And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, that's why. I'm like, now you're telling me I can't run a lot?
Run.
Not only can I sleep on my side, I got to lay like this, but I can't run. This is crazy.
You can't run.
I got to start chewing on my left side, she said.
No, this is, Lauren, by the way, we know Lauren's results work, but I don't know how to keep it all straight. I mean, this is why we just go back to
I don't have time.
In the Bahamas, scooping out sand off the bottom of the ocean and just rubbing it on as the exfoliant,
Gronk.
I saw Larry the pig rolling around in the mud bath the other day, and I'm like, I might want to slap some of that on my skin. It probably has like benefits to it. I don't know.
Are you supposed to do that before or after the lymphatic exercises? I'm not sure.
Now I tore my rotator cuff because we're doing too many exercises. Fuck. All right. Well, anyways,
thanks for joining us.
It's been a minute, but it's true. You're inundated with so much stuff. Oh, I was on a real kick too. So as you know, because I vented to you about, I'll just say it on the podcast. Steve's on his phone way too much. Okay. And I said to Erin the other day, Steve is constantly on his phone. And I know that he has to be on his phone for work. But I'm like, nothing is that important where you can't put your phone down for a certain amount of time at night. Like anyways, and I love my phone. I love scrolling just mindlessly on Instagram. Sure, because it is just that, mindless. But there comes a point, and I always have these revelations when I'm up at the ranch because I'm out there touching grass and out in the field and being little Miss Nature that
running with my kitty cats.
Running with the cats and watching the cat eat the snake, which, by the way, a lot of people had questions.
Wow.
Hey, speaking of which, I digress. So just follow me here on these little breadcrumbs and the stories that I tell. I promise it all comes back together. So I've been on this real kick, and we'll get back to Steve in a second. When people get on Instagram and they say, a lot of people have been asking. No, I bet you no one's been asking. Okay?
No one is you stop
no
it.
one.
No one's asking.
People have
A
been
lot of
asking about
people
my
are
skincare
asking.
routine.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
So I need you to show me receipts. I need you to edit that reel that I
Agreed.
don't know how to edit. That's why I don't have brand deals in a minute. And I need you to pop up and populate these people, all these people that have been asking. Okay.
No one's
because
asking.
You know what I'm doing? I'm doing things that no one's asking for because no one's asking about anything, but I'm just going to do them anyways. So that's my pet peeve about it used to be the tapping on the product with the influencers. Now it's everyone's been asking is my
Hey guys,
pet peeve.
so a lot of people have been asking, is that 2 people? Because that's not a lot. That's a couple.
Exactly. So
I
peace
can't wait
out.
to find out who you're talking about.
A lot of people. I'm talking to a lot of people, and I have receipts to prove that it's a lot of people. So anyway, Steve needs to limit his use on the phone. I don't think it's attractive when men are on Instagram all the time. I don't.
Yeah.
Because then I'm thinking to myself, what would Scott Thompson do? Scott Thompson is like my North Star, he's like the man's man. And I understand he runs a company that has a lot to do with phones and
Social
marketing
media.
and social, and that's fine. That's fine. But I also need you to get on out there and do some push-ups. Steve?
Speaking of push-ups, since both of our plus ones say we wouldn't have
And
a
I
show
love
without
Steve.
them.
I don't need you guys to come at me with like, oh, you're so mean to Steve.
A lot of people have been asking about you coming at Steve.
No one loves Steve more than me. I'm obsessed with Steve. I am allowed to have gripes with Steve, and one of them is the phone time, okay?
I got on My Better Half. It's kind of been a running thing about there was a former NHL player who just passed away at an early age that Jarrett knew. I don't believe he played with him. I'm not sure, but maybe he did. But anyways, it was a big deal, and he was 47, and it just got me to thinking,
So young.
and I have been thinking about it for a while, that, look, you work your entire life being at the top of your game and taking care of your body as a professional athlete. And I understand this man did it since he was a young child, but we're getting older, and, we eat, we drink. And like, I've watched my dad struggle with cardiovascular disease, and he's had a really hard time. And at some points it's been really frustrating for my dad because he does take amazing care of himself. But the doctors have said, if you hadn't taken such good care of yourself, you would be dead. And I'm not saying Jared suffers from that or anything, but I just think as we are getting older, we do need to. I'm obsessed with working out. I need it for my mental health. I just do. I know that about myself. But I also am obsessed with it now because I look at what my dad's gone through and I'm like, am I going to get a cardiovascular disease? I want to take care of myself. I want to do the right thing. I also enjoy eating and drinking and going out. And I feel like that kind of helps balance it all out.
Balance it. Yep.
So I've been really on my husband lately. He used to be obsessed with going to yoga and working out. And the other night he was like, why are you on me? And I was like, because I need you around in my life.
Yep. It's a hell. And that's fair. That's, I think, and again, the rip on Steve about phone stuff is not, or encouraging Jarrett to go get into a routine of whatever he used to do or was doing more often.
Yeah.
It is about like the betterment of the individual. Like, I know, Steve, like, I don't work out as much as I used to because I also know that the more I work out, the bigger I get. And I don't like how I fit in clothes when I'm like working out all the time. So that also means I'm doing the wrong workouts. Like, the best shape I was ever in was when I had my trainer, Ben, and I loved it. And I need to find another trainer. Ben is way too busy for me, but I need to find another trainer because the weightlifting and things like that, like, I get it. Like, Steve's probably not as he won't say this because Steve is so appropriate, but like, he doesn't like me when I'm really skinny. I don't think like that's like his vibe, but like, he likes when I work out more, and he won't say it, but it's like, he'll be like, oh, you're gonna go to yoga today? And like, it's like his way of being like, you should go to yoga. Like, that's fine. And he wants me to be healthy, and he cares about me the same way that I care about him. I want you to not get into these bad habits where you think you need to do this all day long. And I respect that it's your work. I respect that there's some elements of that, but there's also a lot to be said about eyes up, see the world, and not just be like head down in your phone all the time.
Yeah.
And so I don't think, and yes, it comes with like a comedic element of like, all right, whatever, blah, 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 bitching at our men. It's not bitching at our men the same way that they can make constructive, comments about us.
How dare you say that to me?
I was going to say, we might not take it as well, but it's your partner and it's your teammate. And you want to, like, whether it's health or whether it's just like psychological and emotional well-being, get out of our phones, get out there and go live your life and be healthy. Yeah. Anyways, okay, we've got a lot going on, and by that I mean us. We joke about it all the time where the off season's over, but we really are trying to like fit in things. And the month of July, I was going through the calendar because Steve's parents and my parents have never met, which is ridiculous. We've been together for 4 years, and I was like, this is happening. We've tried to plan it before, and life has gotten in the way with
What are
different
you
dates and stuff
doing
like
for
that.
it?
So they're going to come to the ranch, which I'm very excited about. But that's in August. And so, but we were going through dates and I was like, it doesn't work here, doesn't work here.
Nope.
Anyways, but we have, you and I have both already had such a great off season. I know we have a couple more things that we're both really looking forward to. But one of the things a couple weeks ago that we got to do that was so, and I'll just speak from my vantage point as a friend, watching you. So going to Toy Story, the premiere of Toy Story, and that movie was so cute. But watching you with Mack, and I know I had to show up late because I was at the Amazon thing, so I wasn't with you guys on the red carpet.
But Steve was my +1 on the carpet because Jarrett was in Germany.
Yep.
No, Steve and I aren't having an affair. A lot of people are
but you
asking,
love
no,
him,
they're
and you
not.
need to stop saying you love him. But you guys, watching you with Mack and watching him, just like, I don't know, I just like got emotional thinking about, you've been so open about your journey and getting Mack, and then watching you in a movie theater for 2 hours and your son did not make a peep other than say cute little things that like Disney and laugh at the appropriate times. And it was just really sweet to see that moment. And I know how much you love Disney. And that moment. Anyway, so go, your experience taking him there and having that.
Well, we got an incredible invite from our girlfriend, which we all were so grateful about. And I don't think I really realized, I kind of just thought, when, it was offered, we're going to the movie premiere. This is so exciting. Like, I don't think I realized how emotional it was going to be. It really was. It was so special. The Staffords brought their girls. You came, Steve came, I brought Mackie. But then once it started to approach the anxiety level I had, my kid loves Disney movies. He's obsessed. As Jarrett said, you wanted a Disney baby, you have it. And it's my fault. I have just
it's a good thing.
Thrown it in his face and he loves it. He also loves music so much. So he enjoys films with all the songs. So anyways, he has never been to a movie theater. I know he can sit through a movie, but I didn't know how he would do. It was also past his bedtime. Kelly was really great because I was like, is this child abuse? Am I bringing my child to a movie way too late? Like, what do you think? And she's like, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Bring him to the show. We had it all set up. I said this to Charissa and Kelly when we were getting to the show and to my mom. I just didn't want to ruin anyone else's time if Mackie threw a fit, if it didn't work out. I'm just very so worried about everybody else.
And you worry about other people instead of having their kids scream in a restaurant or movie theater to have no regard for other people's experience.
Because I don't like being a part of that. I don't like people
it would
that
never
let their
happen
kids do
you wouldn't
that.
let it.
So our nanny was wonderful to come. We had a car waiting, all the things. That child did so amazing. Not only were we in the car for an hour and a half getting there, we take him and we dress him in the car because we didn't want him to be in his outfit for too long and mess it up.
That outfit was so cute. I can't take him on the red carpet. That outfit, Erin, he is so cute.
He's so cute.
He's like a model baby. Like he really is.
He has his moments, but shout out to Zara, shout out to my amazing stylist, Daniela. She found this Toy Story collaboration from Zara. So adorable. We threw the Woody hat on him. He loved it so much. He was so pumped. And then the girls were there, Stafford girls were there. So we get into the theater. Charissa gets in and we're waiting around and it's starting a little late. And I'm like, oh gosh, please hang on. Cause he's like, la, 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 not really interested. Well, then, the princess arrives. Taylor walks in. It's so wonderful. We'll add the pressure. We're sitting with her and her family. And I'm like, oh my God, Mack, please, please, please. Let's have this go well. He was amazing.
Perfect.
And it was so special because the Stafford kids all sat on their parents' laps and Chris and Steve's laps. And Mackie sat on mine.
He didn't move.
End,
that
he
nugget
didn't
sat
move
the entire time. He was so good.
He did so good. And then at the end, obviously, Taylor performed, which was so
magical.
emotional and so special to see her do that and then have the kids there.
I also can't stop singing the song. And I loved you.
I can't either.
I saw you. I know. I can't. I just,
It's
magical
so
fairy
special.
princess.
I hope she wins an Oscar for it. And
Same.
now Mack Stoll is so screwed in the head because I think we're going to go again to the movie theater and see it because Jarrett really wants to see it. And I think he thinks she's going to be there again and perform. And we have to kind of let him know that's not going down. But he loves Toy Story so much now. It was beyond special. And then this was also a crazy part. We put the kids, Kelly, Charissa, and myself walked the kids out because it was time for bed. And we all put everybody in their respective cars. The kids went home. And then after that, the three of us, we walked down Hollywood Boulevard in our outfits.
What's your dream?
Getting ready to go back into the party.
The prostitute part.
Exactly. Have a good time with our girlfriend and celebrate her. And I was like, you guys, this was such a special night. And we hadn't even gotten into the party yet. We were just walking Hollywood Boulevard. And I was like, this was such an amazing night. It was so emotional. The kids, her singing, it was just fantastic.
Randy Newman, that special moment.
God.
I know. I never take for granted, obviously, these incredible opportunities, but just watching you and Steve goes, should I feel weird like we don't have a kid? I was like, no. We're here to support our friend, but it's also, well, Steve, if you were watching the movie, you know the movie was about getting off your devices. So maybe you should be here alone watching this movie, but it wasn't. The message of the movie was
coming to you at the end, like running right over to you.
I know. At the end of the movie, Mackie came around and he sat in my lap and he let me hold him. And you were like, he's so heavy. I'm like, he is not heavy. And don't you dare take this child away from me because the fact that he wants me to hold him was so great. But it was a great night. One of the many fun things that I just love getting to see you do through the eyes of like being a mom. And obviously we independently, we have so many great memories, but getting to share that and see that through Mackie's eyes and the girls was so fun.
It was so fun.
Another thing this off season, it's not about off season, it's about off campus. My girl cannot, you guys, stop talking about this show.
I can't.
And I feel very grateful. I got to introduce the cast at the Amazon upfronts. I had not seen the show. I still haven't seen the show, but I am the only one, apparently, that has not seen this because Erin, Kelly, and anyone else that I talk to is obsessed. So here's the pitch. Tell me why I need to watch this, which I will. I've just been out touching grass. That's my new phrase of the day.
So these books that Off Campus is based on, it's a series of books. It's about, and they've already done season 1 of the show. I guess they're filming, well, I know they're filming right now in Vancouver off campus. But it's adorable. It's adorable. And there's a whole situation about it when you go and it gets in your algorithm. Once you sit there and you watch it, they start coming up of why, yes, younger women love it, but the moms are obsessed. Women in their 40s and 50s are obsessed with this show.
Why?
A lot of people are saying that it reminds them of the 16 Candles, the Pretty in Pinks, the movies maybe that we just don't have anymore. Garrett Graham, the main character, the main hockey player in this show. I'm blushing.
You guys, she talks about him a lot.
Jarrett is very aware.
Wonder if you slip up and you call Jarrett.
I already have.
Garrett.
I've said, babe, no, I haven't done that. But he's like, should I watch this? And I was like, well, I know Jeff Carter, his good friend, has watched it. We just found out Teddy Purcell has watched it as well. It's adorable. But what am I saying? Oh, a lot of people are saying
she's
he's a
losing
lot
her
like
train
Jake
of thought.
Ryan. I know in 16
He's a senior.
Candles. He's a senior. The music's fantastic. The boys are adorable. It's a good looking group of guys that play hockey, and it's these young girls in college. It's great. And I can't wait to watch it a second time. I probably will. I listened to the Spotify soundtrack. I am fully trying to figure out if Where can do a Briar U collab with the show.
Yes, good.
I am actively putting it out there now. A couple of NHL Network guys made cameos in it. Hey,
cute.
If you need a scene, because Garrett was drafted by the Bruins, where he needs to do a post-game interview, I'm your girl. I'll come and do it.
I will watch it. I will. I promise I will watch it because I feel very left out of the conversations when you and Kelly talk about this show or anybody talks about this show. So I will get on board. Is the full season's out? The full first season's
Oh, yeah.
out? I don't where I have to wait each week. Like we're binge watching.
It's out.
Okay.
The other thing that's out is these guys are just, They're very attractive and they all have their shirts off. And once it becomes in your algorithm, as you have seen, I have sent you everything.
Yep.
I'm like, this is all that's in my algorithm. It's insane.
That and
and they're all like, they're making out all the time. They're doing some things. It's like wild.
Is it? It's graphic, isn't it?
It's not really that graphic, but
well, compared to your schmuck books. So this one's been on a real kick, by the way. So I don't know my version of smut books was like 50 Shades of Grey, and that was
Danielle
like so,
Steele stealing your
Danielle
mom's
Steele.
books.
Right, exactly. But Erin has been reading these books, and so you should have seen me. I actually almost sent you guys a picture the other day. I was at Target getting a bunch of stuff because it's my favorite store. I love Target so much. You know, when you go into Target, you think to yourself, I'm only going to grab a couple of things. 2 carts later and $1,200 later, I'm like, you can never get in and out of there. But I just love it so much. I just got everything. There's nothing that I can't get at Target. But I was in the book area.
Rosé.
And, well, exactly. Not at self-checkout line, though. And so I'm in the book thing, and I see these, like, different novels, and they seem, like, kind of racy. And so then I open up, and I'm like, they can't be that racy. They're, like, at Target. But then I didn't know if it was the author. Anyways, I don't know why I didn't text you guys about it. But, yeah, Erin's been reading these. And apparently she's been reading them on her Kindle because she doesn't want people to know she's reading them.
It's just easier to travel with. But Kelly's reading them, too. I originally was introduced to these books from, I think I've talked about it before, a couple of hockey girls that were reading it, and they had a book club. And then, some of them were like, hey, try this out. And I was like, you guys are crazy. And I started reading it. And then I looked over and I go, what are you reading, Kelly? And she was like, I'm reading this. And then we were on a plane together and we made you read a paragraph.
Yeah, it is sad. I mean, I get it. I get where you can get turned on by the whole thing. But then it's like you're turned on, and then it's like this, Steve, wake up. Like, I mean, what are we...
I think it's funny.
This one's espresso's over with. So that's okay. So I need to do that. I need to read smut books and watch Off Campus.
I'm also up on DCC. Keep in mind, by the way, you guys, we only have a few months that we can do this because once the season starts, it's like, okay, who's playing? What's going on? I have no life. DCC, Dallas Cowboys Cheerleader, season 3 is out. I stayed up way too late last night binging it. It is so good.
Also something I have not seen. Go. Yes, I know. By the way, if you guys want to get Erin going, if you're ever in a situation where you see Erin, whether it's on an airplane, in an airport, at, I don't know, TGI Fridays, just pull up Thunderstruck on your phone and play it. And this one will it's like a muscle, like impulse reaction. Like she can't even help herself. She'll just start doing the dance. So
it's so good.
Don't even bother saying anything. Just play Thunderstruck. Okay. I have seen a few previous episodes from other seasons, but what's going on this season?
They just find new ways to make it interesting. Now it's season 3 and there is just a fame. There is a notoriety. There is just, they are getting people wanting to try out that they've never had before. They follow a girl from Australia because this show has, I mean, they were always on the map. Like DCC
they're
was
Dallas
always
Cowboy
on the map.
cheerleaders. Yeah.
Right. But now it's like worldwide. The girls even go on tour. They did a tour that went wild. They also talked to, I was trying to explain this to Jarrett last night. I don't know if he cared, but I was like, some of the girls are almost that are on the team are like, this is way too much attention that we didn't even want. People are, as we know, so nasty about their private life. They're so nasty about the guys that they're dating. It's gotten really personal and you can tell it's getting into some of them. I find it interesting. There's girls that are technical dancers and then there's girls from TCU or LSU and they're more of Palm and how that Palm Squad and how that's easier for them to get involved.
There she is.
How it's easier for them not to. It's fascinating. Kelly Judy, who run the program, they are so phenomenal. They are.
It's an institution.
Oh, yeah. But this is what I would like to say. We have talked about it. They are brutally honest and they do not care. And I
we need to get back to
Charlotte Jones. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Listen.
Oh, fumble. Phone's broken.
I think our job is brutally honest. I think they're
shit. Check my Twitters. Check my tweets. I don't look at that shit anymore. Yeah,
but they're
TikTok.
there's a girl, she was too short. And they were like, listen, like your kicks just don't add up. They are so honest. There's a girl in the show, the New Zealand, sorry. And they're like, your hair is in your face and I cannot see your face. Put your hair in a ponytail. Like they are just very, very strict. And I love it.
I don't think there's a problem with that. And I know that
people have a problem with it.
I know. People have a problem with everything. And that's the reality where it's like, hey, there's guidelines when you go to ride at Disneyland. You need to be this tall because for safety reasons, you
42
can't ride
inches.
But then what?
For the cars ride.
Dive with a Made 28. It's like there's all these things where sometimes it's like, yeah, guess what? You want to play in the NBA, but you're not tall or you're not athletic, like then you're not playing in the NBA. I understand there's some short players. Okay, we get it. Muggsy Bogues, whatever. Insert here. But like there's certain things and there's certain requirements sometimes. And this idea of being inclusive is like gotten a little bit out of control because not everything has to be inclusive. There's some things that exclusivity is okay for. And that's not a bad thing where it's just like, oh my God, I don't know. I mean, the same way that like even let me bring it back to me. Out here, like I don't know shit about ranching, but I'm 3 years into this thing and I'm learning and I have to ask questions or there's some stuff that I can't do and I leave it to the experts. I leave it to Josh and Tony to do when they're out here. Like just, I don't know. That's a whole other rant for another day. But like that Dallas Cowboy thing, they're allowed to say what they want and what they don't want. And if you don't like it,
it's their team. It's
their
exactly.
team.
And it's also how real life is. I mean, the Rockettes, they have a certain height. Broadway shows. It's like, it's very, I know when this show first came out and they were very on girls about the way they wanted them to look and certain things and how they carried themselves. There was a lot of, naysayers out there. There was a lot of people kind of clapping back. But I was talking to my sister who comes from a performing arts background and she's like, this is how it is. Yeah. It's very like, it just is. It is.
I want to be a sports reporter, but I don't like sports. Okay, then you're not going to do the job. I mean, there's just certain requirements that need to happen for said positions. I want to be a doctor, but I'm not good at math and I like helping people, but I'm not going to be a doctor because I don't have a medical license. And So anyways, I think that there are times and places for inclusiveness and for exclusivity. But this sometimes it just gets so out of control that like, everybody gets a chance. It's like, no, not everyone gets a chance. We still have some parameters on different things for different reasons. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing. So
agreed.
I didn't mean to make that like aggressive because I know we're just talking about the show. But I just think that's a whole other tangent.
It's really good.
Okay, so I have a lot of things to do. Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Yes.
And off campus.
Off campus.
Okay, great.
I really want you to watch off campus so you can get back to me.
Okay.
I feel like you're going to be a Dean girl.
Okay.
You're going to like Dean.
I'm going to like Dean. Okay, was this like an Aiden versus Big situation?
No, it's not. Dean is another player on the hockey team. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but you're going to like Dean.
Well, I wish that I had time to watch those, but I'm busy trying to edit a reel. And what I mean by that is if there is anybody out there that has proficiency in Instagram reels or a social person for me, I would love to spend my hard-earned money on them because I love getting opportunities with different brands.
Sure.
I'm so grateful for that. It helps pay bills, but also, as I recited earlier, I love AG1 and I used to do ads for them and I use the product and I love it. I tell you everything about it. Like there's things that I genuinely love and use and I appreciate the partnership. But I have to apologize to every brand that I work with or get an opportunity to work with because I'm so shitty at putting together these reels that they want. And I feel bad because I'm like, I love your product and I want it to be elevated, but I am so inept when it comes to this stuff. And I feel my 44-year-old self really shows it because these 20-year-olds could probably, or even 30-year-olds or 40-year-olds, I don't know. Other people can do it so proficiently and I can't. I can't edit anything and I get frustrated and I spend hours trying to put the voiceover together and then the music's there and then I can't do the overlay of the text and the brand's probably like, you're a moron. So I don't know. This is what I'm going to spend my afternoon doing is trying to edit a reel. And I get so frustrated and I get mad at myself because I'm like, shouldn't I know how to do this?
No, we don't have time for that. We're watching off campus.
I would love anyone's help with this.
Stay in your lane.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure there's videos of how to do it. You could look
I know,
that. I
but
mean,
I
there's
can't watch
videos of
the
how to cut a
video.
watermelon. I carried a watermelon. I know, but there are videos on it. So,
But like, why is it so hard? Like, why?
it's
I
not
feel
though.
like
Think of
such an
the
idiot.
dummies that are doing it.
I feel like when my dad was like, I don't know how to text. I'm like, Dad, it's not that hard. But I really am showing my age when it comes to these videos and these things. Cause I'm like, the brand's probably like, Jesus, we're never asking her to do it again. But like, I am the person that like with the brand, I will give you more than, you ask for the deliverables, I'll give you twice as much. I just don't know how to deliver them because I'm bad at it. So
The
I would love
editing.
the editing is awful. I would love anyone's help with this or anyone that knows like a service. Like, don't we have a service? Like when you want something done to your house, like a handyman, and you get like a Task Rabbit or you get like, Ask Angie for things. Like, isn't there a service that helps people that are stupid with social media?
Couldn't
Help.
ChatGPT do it? Couldn't you like download the video and say, hey, I'd like it cut here, here, here? I don't know.
I don't
I figure
know.
like that's the way. No, I'm not sure.
Okay, well then I'll be asking ChatGPT. This was me earlier in the garden because I've really been into my gardening, you guys. By the way, I am I can't do reels, but I am really getting proficient in the gardening space.
Take a picture for me.
Self-proclaimed good at gardening. But no, this whole thing where it's like you have to do something called deadheading when you see like the flower and it's like dying and you have to trim down and you trim down to the next 5 petals on the rose and you don't want to clip down if you have other
Whoa.
buds on there. It's like a whole thing and it keeps plants growing. And now I'm obsessed where I'm like going around to every plant and I'm deadheading it because when you get rid of the dead stuff, then the energy and the effort of the plant can sprout new little buds and it's like a whole thing. So it doesn't have to waste the energy on the dead little plant part. Get that out of here. Now new seeds can grow. It's real like a real life thing too out there. So
Did you ever know that flowers can mate?
They cross-pollinate. Oh, I don't know if that's the same.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing? Like if I have a cherry tree and you want another cherry tree next week and so they can like pollinate each other?
We have like roses, but
Mhm.
then they're all pink, but then there's a couple red ones. And my
Oh.
mom said, I'm probably totally butchering this whole thing and she's going to listen to this and be like, I did not say that. Like a breeze
Paula?
brought over a petal from another and it sprouted up a
Oh.
red. Is that right? I
Okay.
probably made this up. Who knows? A lot of people are worried that I said that. No, they're
A
not.
lot of people.
But
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I'm into it and I like having a new hobby. And my mom is so like Paula is so good at this. Like her
My
garden,
dad is
it's
too.
like she'd be like Better Homes and Garden. I need to get her a magazine
Aw.
spread because it is incredible what she's
I
got
think
going
you
on
sent
over
me
there.
a picture of it one time. It looks
It
really,
is.
really pretty.
It is. Busch Gardens, is that a thing? Or is that
Yes, I worked at
there?
Adventure Islands. Yep.
So is there actual gardens and then
It's a fair question. No, Cypress Gardens there was. Busch Gardens was like more of the safari vibe. But yeah, no gardens there. Interesting. Yeah, I
that's
don't remember the
misleading.
gardens.
The Busch
Uh-huh.
Gardens are not gardens. Anywho,
Anheuser-Busch.
but that sounds great right about now. So
Oof.
yeah.
Really does.
Anywho, I have missed talking to you on the podcast. I know we talk every day, but like I really enjoy talking to all the fans out there.
A lot of you have been wondering where we have been. Hey, can I tell a lot of you about this merch?
Yes,
We have great-
USA. I'm so proud of you. This is amazing stuff. Sold out.
Yeah, we have great USA soccer merch at Target and online as well. It's at select Targets, but I would check out
It's
online. This is our
amazing.
t-shirt. It's awesome. It's done so well and it's so exciting. You and I were talking about it the other day. We were like, this whole soccer thing is great. I feel bad. I don't really know much about the World Cup. I have it on every day
Yep.
because of Fox and I'm excited
Mhm.
about the coverage and our friends are obviously working it and everything like that. It's been so exciting.
It has. And this, my mom and I were talking about this after the last win that the U.S. had against Australia. And then it's a reminder that there is nothing like sport that unifies
The
people.
best.
Because in everything else, whether it's, race, religion, creed, anything, it's like there's dissension and there's opinions where it's like, if you're rooting for USA, you're rooting for USA and everybody's on board. And I'm with you. Like, I don't follow soccer year round. It's not a sport that like we cover. But yeah, Thursday night is the next game. But it is just so fun to watch. And also, shout out, not the Fox has done an incredible job of covering this, and everyone in that building working around the clock to put this on for people. And it's not lost on me and Erin how much work goes into that. And Rebecca Lowe and everybody. Zlatan is hysterical. He cracks me up, that guy.
He's funny.
The coverage is great. The product is great, but the product is even better when you can get it in Target. And this goes back to vision board. My girl, you made a vision board.
You told me.
Because Nikki, we talked about putting our vision boards on the front of our phone so you can see it, not just on a poster board, but you put Target on there. And guess what? Erin's Wear by EA is in Target now. And I'm so proud of you. And it's great stuff. So cute.
Thank you. Yeah, you and Kelly were great about wearing it. It's so cute.
Stop.
And I love it. And I'm really, really proud of it. And I'm so excited for the USA. I was telling Charissa there's a hotel by my Pilates studio, and I thought the USA team was coming out. It was another team, and I rolled down the window. I was honking the horn and waving, and it wasn't USA. And I was like, okay.
It is. It's nice to have something that unites people and a lot of pride in the country. So go pick
the
up
shots from Seattle were gorgeous.
I know, right?
Gorgeous.
No better place 3 months out of the year than my good old hometown. And I got no problem saying that because anyone that lives in Seattle knows that those 3 months out of the year, July, August, September, perfect. But yeah, the fandom was fantastic. Pick up your Wear by EA gear at Target. And you guys, it's been so fun getting back into the mix. Love you all. Steve, hopefully you're not watching this because you're out mowing the grass. I love you so much, though. You're the best. Jared, I'll see you at yoga.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.